Yo, we are back, my man Ore.
Bro, I haven't done a podcast in a minute, though.
Bro, long time, bro.
I feel weird.
I'm telling you, it feels like the first episode again.
Yeah, with banters and my
Banters.
roast this man. Actually, no, let's get back into it, bro. First roast, man, bro. See, I came in today and I looked at this man's head, bro.
Bro, he lying.
Bro, bro, it's gone, bro.
It's not done. This is what I told him, right? Listen, you know when it's just that I let it grow out a little bit.
No.
That's what it is, bro. Nah, bro. I don't gotta take people don't need to see, bro.
No, listen. See. Over the past few months, I was like, okay, maybe it's not that bad.
Bro, I told you, I gotta go home. I gotta go home. What? Bro, I go home for like a month, I'm good, bro.
Bro, listen.
Dreads.
Listen.
Dreads.
Listen.
Dreads.
Unless you
Call me Rasta, man.
Are you putting on wig? Or
Nah, bro, I'm telling
you
you,
did the dreads?
natural.
Natural?
Natural, bro.
See, listen.
Bro, they got this remedy back home. It could be a lime juice. It could be a guava. Yo, you rub it right here.
See, I see level of baldness. Nah, man.
Bro, it's the light, bro. When you came in,
Nah,
the
turkey,
light.
don't worry. Turkey, it's okay.
Bro, I don't need to go to Turkey. Don't let this guy fool you, bro.
Turkey. Then take it
Listen,
off, bro.
nah, I don't gotta see. This is
You know
the
what,
thing.
though?
This is one thing I've been learning actually in life.
Okay.
Is you don't gotta prove to anybody but yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You don't gotta prove to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
You know what though? I have a new saying. Whatever makes you sleep at night, bro. Just tell yourself whatever makes you sleep at night.
100%. It makes me sleep at night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, even if it's a lie.
No, but it's not a lie though.
No. Okay.
But it's not a lie
It's
though.
okay. Me and you know the true answer. I'll let the guess. I'll let you die.
Listen, y'all.
Nah, bro.
Just because I don't want to take my hat off right now.
Not very bald, bro.
It's a little bit cold in here, you know.
No, it's warm. Bro, I'm wearing a hoodie, bro. It's not that bad.
Bro.
Nah, bro. It's
It's
okay. Nah, bro. It's summer.
That's what I'm wearing. That's why I'm
It's
wearing
no
my
winter.
long sleeve.
It's
you know?
not winter, bro.
It's all good, man. Y'all don't need to worry. Listen, I'm telling you, in a couple months, actually by the time maybe not next show or not next episode, but a couple months, you know, you will see a transformation, and it won't be from no, it'll be all natural.
Nah, bro. It's gone, bro.
It'll be all natural.
Nah, bro. It's all gone, bro.
It's okay, bro. You're gonna be soon, bro.
It's okay.
Also, we see the corners, bro. We see the corners. We
It's
see
okay.
them, bro.
Corners is okay, but it is what
Listen,
it is. See,
when it gets you, it's gonna get you back too.
It's
gonna get you like this.
You see the difference, though? You see the difference? The difference is that, bro, I've accepted it. I'm like, bro.
Nah, don't try that. Don't try that.
It's inevitable.
Because when I was accepting it, you wasn't letting me accept it.
No.
Don't try that.
The difference is that, bro, I was laughing at you, bro. I was like, bro, it's coming, bro. You got to a point. There was some point that you were denying it. You were like, nah, man, I ain't bald. I was like, nah, bro. I was like, it was like me. I'm like, I can still do some stuff to make it work because it's still in the early stage. That's the difference. Yours is gone, bro.
It's not. Listen. If anything, you know what I need? You know that little black fiber you guys got out there? I don't know what it is exactly, but if you guys got it, let me know. If y'all want to get sponsored or if you want to sponsor us, listen, I can make that product work for us, for me and you. It'll be beneficial for both of us.
Man's bald, man. He ain't coming back, bro.
Listen, you guys will see me soon, but not to carry on that. You know that the comeback is here. They call me the comeback boy for a reason. We're gonna come back. The hair's gonna come back. Everything's gonna come back. So you're not worried about that. But it has been a minute that me and Ore have been in the same room doing the show.
Yeah,
it's been a long time. We're a little bit rusty even.
We still got the banter.
Oh yeah, we still got the banter.
Yeah,
you know, just the we're not gonna be clicking exactly 100% like how we normally do.
It's always gonna be there, man.
Oh yeah, the banter it ain't no problem. Yeah. But first things first, we are back with another, I guess, episode of the Grind Theory Talk Show.
Yes, sir.
With your boy Aquille and my main man Ore.
Yes, sir.
It has been a minute.
Yeah.
First thing that we always do, Ore, is what?
I always give thanks to the big man.
Always give thanks to the big man. We gotta give thanks to the big man for allowing us to be here, giving us life, strength, taking us throughout the day so far, and then allowing us to be able to come here and just, chop it up with you guys, chop it up with my boy Ore, and just see how we can all get 1% better today. Grind Theory Talk Show is, the whole purpose of it is for having guests come in, not only guests, but me and Ore to talk about the struggles, the failures that we've gone through, the things that we're learning, how we overcome them and what we learn from them, in the hopes to educate. The biggest thing is educate. We want to educate from our own experiences, from my experiences, from Ore's experience, from our guest experiences on how we can get 1% better. And it could be in a little small way, it could be in a big way, right? But if we can help you get 1% better in some aspect of your life, we did our part.
That's a win.
You know? It's a win. So I mean, Ore, man, like I said, it's been a minute. So what you got going on?
Me? I mean, a lot. It's been a busy past few months. Mostly just, focusing on trying to grow my business.
Yeah.
A media company, shooting weddings, shooting commercials and stuff like that. So, which has been nice, just stressful. Honestly, it's fun, it's stressful. But then also try to balance that with a full-time job. That's very exhausting. People don't know that.
Yeah.
But, other than that, it's just life experiences. Trying to figure out life, struggles, same old, just still pushing through. So,
Fair. I would say, I'm gonna ask you a question. I got a couple questions for you actually.
yeah, go for it.
Is what do you find right now, like as you're trying to grow your business, you're in a stage right now where you've already had some success,
Yeah.
right? And now you're trying to either scale that success or make a standard of operations for yourself, right? How do you, what do you find is the most difficult thing that you're working on right now? And what's making it challenging?
Do you mean growing a media company or growing a business?
Growing a media company, specifically, but also a business in general.
I mean, it kind of ties to the same. It's like, as a famous saying goes, first off, is really just pushing through. It's trying to get a clear understanding of what you're trying to do. Because it's super easy to be, not understand what you're doing. Because there's so many options. But it's also, I think, making a decision, hey, this is what I want to stick to and just focus on this. Like with me, last year, for example, I think I told you this. I was I was doing different stuff, commercials, music videos. But I was in the weirdest, not weird like that, but I was shooting every single stuff I could get my hands on. But then I was you know what, rather than diverse myself, figure out what I'm very good at. And at the time, I think it's still the same, but I'm okay. I'm more better if I'm in weddings.
Yeah.
So then I was you know what, I'm gonna focus my time shooting weddings. I made so many mistakes, man, so much. Understanding how to talk to clients, couples, different situations that can arise during a wedding day. But it was just just getting uncomfortable, as they say. Get comfortable being uncomfortable, bro.
Yeah, damn right.
That was one of the biggest things I think I was able to put, at least I learned. But as I'm now, again, it's just really trying to, understand sales, understand marketing, understand branding, trying to figure out how to get a proper identity, but then also not staying too long, because you can also make that mistake.
Maybe staying too long on transparent.
Staying too long in a planning stage. It's get a good base and then expand. That's one of my sayings this year is learn, integrate, repeat. Find out what didn't work or what worked, and then repeat the same process. Because you can get stuck in too long and be hey, what am I gonna? Nah, bro. I have an idea, implement it right away, get a feedback. Does it work? Does it not work? Repeat the same process.
See, I like something that you said there because I like that actually in terms of not staying in the planning stages for too long. Now I want to know if, and another thing that you said earlier, previous to that, is clarity, bro. Clarity is the biggest thing. It's something that I always talk to you about, but it's I feel if you're not clear, I feel okay, when I was playing football or basketball or something, we had a clear objective. It was very easy, very simple. Win the championship, right? Win the championship or head to the playoffs and win the championship.
Yeah.
Right? It's very clear. You know what you're working towards every day. In life, I feel shit is not always that clear.
Yeah, it never is.
And I feel it's hard. Maybe, I feel it's difficult, a little bit more difficult to get clear on it. So...
But that's the beauty of life, though. It really is. I was listening to a podcast. Actually, that's funny. I was listening to a podcast today, and it was talking about, give a very perfect example. It's life, it's so, it can change in an instant. It's it's a moving thread. You think you have control over it, but you really can't.
Boom.
People like to think they can predict, what would happen. No, you can't. That's the beauty of life. It's as simple as, you give a perfect example. He was talking about him and his friends. They went skiing or snowboarding, and then at the time of them coming back, they created a little mini avalanche. And then when they got down, nothing happened. They were fine. And then they were let's do it again. But he was no, he's not doing it. Then he went back. He didn't go with them. And then those two friends went up, and they never came back. They died. So it's that's kind of the beauty of life. It's like you think, like, you know, you can figure out, you can plan, but like life is so short. It's like it's like if you have an idea, it's like we try to figure out like, hey, this is like life, whatever. But it's like we overcomplicate stuff. It's what I'm learning. Even with myself, it's like I'm realizing like, yeah, we overcomplicate stuff. It can be as simple as like, and I think I tell you this all the time.
I tell you that all the time.
It's like no one's saying don't get clear, but like my main stuff I try to tell myself is like, one, you can get clear today, and then a few weeks later you're like, oh no, I think this is not what I wanted. Yeah. And then you have to change again. But what about if before you go to that stage, before you took any step, it took you years, maybe months. Yeah. Then all the months that you kept to try and figure out what you wanted at that time wasn't exactly what you wanted. Compared to, it was like, hey, okay, this is kind of where I want to get to. Like, I want to be in this position. I want this. I don't want this. And then you figure out a way to get to that, like, experiment to try and see. And then you figure out, oh, this is not what I want. It's easier for you to change because you haven't spent too much time. So say, for example, you're like, hey, I want a remote job, or I want to work out in the field. And then you're like, okay, let me go try it out. Find something quickly, go out in the field. Nah, this is not for me. Easier. Yeah. It's quick. You already know it's working.
You're quick. You're getting over
the next step. Yeah, move to the next step. But if you're like, oh, okay, maybe I'll have to go, go do instrumentation or go to school for something to be able to work in the field, or like go through like 2 years program and then you do all that step. And you don't like it. And then you're like, oh no, this is not for me. Damn. So like you wasted so much time. To me right now. You know what I mean? It's like you wasted so much time thinking this is what you wanted, but then you realize, oh, this is not it. Like I'm telling you. Actually, I've not even told you. It's like with me, with my photography and filmmaking, as much as I enjoy it, I'm also getting to the point I'm like, hey, do I actually enjoy making videos for brands and stuff like that? Or do I just enjoy a certain aspect of filmmaking? It's like I've been experimenting with different aspects of like, what parts are I enjoy? So for example, like now with me, it's like I'm dipping more into like the inspirational motivation. I enjoy fitness content, not fitness content. I enjoy going to the gym. Yeah. I enjoy pushing myself. I enjoy just spewing out inspirational shit. It just randomly flows in my head. Yeah. But it's also like, okay, maybe I need to make some things about that, and then see if I actually enjoy making it. I could take years to figure that out, but it's like if you try it once or twice, it doesn't work out. And maybe it might just be at that time. I think I don't think I've told you this before, but it's like even with you, when you're trying to get clear and stuff, it's like maybe in that period you're not good at it or you don't like it, but like 2 years from now, like, oh, I should actually enjoy this. Yeah. But it could also be the fact that maybe that's another thing too. People suck at stuff, and they're like, frustrated. Man, like I don't like this, but it's like, bro, you gotta suck, man. It's just part of life. You're not naturally blessed to be good at shit.
See, okay, but this is the thing where I feel like it's harder to suck at something in the beginning if you don't know if you really want to do it. That's like me doing, okay, I'm not clear if I want to do photography or if I want to do videography. Yeah. And because I'm like, I also may want to do, I don't know, basketball. It's a big jump. Yeah. But you know what I mean? And then I'm like, well, because I'm not clear, me sucking at this thing in the beginning is frustrating because I don't even know if I really want to do this thing.
Yeah, but that's not, you don't need to look at life like that, because like, you also have to understand that it's a difference between sucking at something and actually enjoying something. It's like with photography, I sucked at photography. I still feel like I do, but it's like I enjoy taking pictures. Yeah. It's like the first time I had a camera, I was like, yo, this is fun. I was like, yo, this is nice. I was like, oh, this is nice. But then I had to put in the extra hours to learn how to be good at it. So it can be like maybe photography or filmmaking for you. You're like, oh, I actually enjoy this. I enjoy the intricacy of like, the lighting and stuff like that. But you suck at it. Yeah. I still suck at filmmaking. I tell myself, man, I don't know what I'm doing. But it's like, then from there you try to learn. So it's like, I tell you this, I'm like, yo, whatever you want to do is like, yo, how can I do it like in like a week? How can I test? Test it and see. Yeah. See right away so I can get feedback out of right away without having to like wait.
Yeah. That's a good point actually. I actually think I really need to take it out because I've been thinking about some stuff. Right
and like even with you, like I haven't told you this. I never got this guy out, but I actually give you props. It's like I've noticed like on Instagram, you be making content about like sport predictions. Yeah. It's like you're actually trying to see, do I enjoy this? And am I good at it? And then it's from there, it's like, okay, how can you get better? But then it's like, studying like people, what's working. Because like success, they say all the time, success leaves clues. So like there's like steps you can take. So it's like, how do you get better at, stuff like that. Research, experiment, suck at it, do it again.
Okay, so. See, so that's where, okay, so I get that, right? And that's where like, I think if it's like a passion, so I agree with what you're saying, but I think if it's a passion, it's easier to make that, like, because basketball is a passion of mine, right?
But how do you?
But no, but listen, like, basketball's a passion of mine, right?
Yeah.
So I know that I want to start something with the sports show, right?
Yeah.
And so I know I want to start something, and because I know that it's a passion of mine, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Even though I know I'm not good in the beginning, sometimes I might not get really analyzed the game properly or whatever like that.
Yeah.
It's still, I don't mind doing it. Me failing or not being good at it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Because I'm passionate about that thing. Whereas like if I was doing like I don't know, maybe I was doing a song review and I wasn't passionate about it and I wasn't good, like, or I wasn't getting good feedback, I might not really continue.
Yeah, but again, that's the difference. Like you just said, you're passionate about something or you have an interest about something. So it's like the only way you can know if you like something is if you do it.
That's true.
Like with you, basketball, you didn't just randomly wake up and say I like basketball.
No, you're right.
Like, you watched it, you played it.
No.
Like, I actually enjoy this. Like with songs, some people really love music. So it's like, okay, but then some people are like, oh, I really want to make reviews about music, or I really want to make recommendations about music, but they never actually try doing it. Because like, I don't know if I really want to do, because again, mostly just fear, or like overthinking, overanalyzing. And it's good to analyze, don't get it twisted, it's good. But sometimes you just do it too much. It's like, bro, you can, next day, you might say, oh, I'm going to start tomorrow, and then not tomorrow, you're dead.
Yeah, that's,
I'm keeping it dark, but it's like, I've experienced some traumatic shit that at this point, it's like, I tell myself, I'm like, yo, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow, but like, bro.
You don't know, tomorrow's not promised.
It's quick, bro.
You don't know.
It's quick, right, dog. Like, I hate using it as an example, or like bringing up, but like you, bro, you know what I'm talking about. Like, dog, if you remember that week, bro, this guy was wrestling.
Oh, tell it. Well, I guess.
Yeah, well, like only like it's like I said it a few times before, but it's like that was bro the week, bro. Yeah, this guy was wrestling, bro.
Yeah.
And remember, we were wrestling, and then like a few days after, gone. It was just so that quick. Like I was like that, so it's like when people get too stalked and like, oh, I don't know. It's like, yeah, it's good. It's okay to admit that I don't know, which is fine. So
it's better for you to fail and just fail and then just get over it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Try.
It's like I was telling you, it's like, yo, photographer, I've been doing this for like, it took me what, 5-6 years to be able, I'm not a success, I still have a long way to go, but it's like to taste a little bit of like, okay, there's something there. It took me like 5-6 years, bro, to even taste. I know, like, to taste like, oh, okay, there's something here. So imagine like in year 3, I'm like, okay, I'm done. It's like, there's a content creator I follow, the guy was always saying like, the only way you lose is if you stop. That's the only way you lose, like if you stop. It's like,
that's what Nipsey always says. You know what I'm saying? Nipsey always says like, yo, it's a marathon. There ain't no secret to success, bro. You just can't give up. You can't quit, bro.
Literally.
You know what
Once you quit, that's when you lose.
Yeah, because the people who succeeded, it's not like they were, greater or smarter or faster or stronger. It's just that they didn't give up. They kept going. Right? Eventually, figure out a way. But they say, well, there's a will, there's a way, right?
Yes, sir. Always.
There's a will, there's a way. So.
But what about you, my man? What's going on with you?
Me, man. I am. I'm in the process of just trying to level up myself, man. Constantly, like
always.
I want to improve, man. I feel like, there's this thing. I saw it on whatever social media or something like that, but I resonate with it in terms of saying that like, if I'm in the same place that I was last year, or next year I'm in the same place that I am to start this year, it'll be like I feel because I didn't improve at all. I didn't get better.
But I disagree though.
Why?
I'll tell you why. Because like, you can't be the same person in a year. You've improved in one way without you knowing. It could be like, the way you think, the way I handle situations. Like, it depends on like what you're gauging.
So what do you mean? Like, no matter what, you're gonna change.
You're gonna change. You can't be the same person in a year. It's just impossible. You go through so much throughout the year. It's
that's fair.
Like you learn something new, whether it's bad or whether it's good. Like again, you just learn. You can't be the same person. Like you can improve negatively, but like, you can't be the same.
Okay, I want to improve positive. I want to make progress. Within that year. And
I feel like it's like again, and this is where controversial comes. Like it's like not controversial, but it's like in this day and age, but this guy was listening to you. It was like the biggest question I think I'm still trying to answer the question for myself, and maybe I can throw it up to you too. Maybe it can help you a little bit more as well. Maybe it'll help me still, but it's like to be able to gauge that stuff that you're trying to figure out. It's like, what does success mean to you, bro? It's like
that's a good question.
Because like it's very tough to answer. But it's like, what does success mean to you? It's like because like if you engage in the standard of everyone else, then are you truly happy? Like, are you truly actually successful? It's like, everyone gains success is like, I'm rich, I can buy whatever, that's fine, but like, maybe success to you is just like, your family chilling at home.
I feel like for me, it's one thing I don't want to just speak
No,
without thinking, but
yeah.
but the very first thing that comes to my mind, right, when I think about success for me, is if I am able to accomplish anything that I have set in my mind or that I set to do, if I'm able to accomplish that, I feel like I'm a success. If I'm doing what I said I was gonna do, to me that's success. Because and it could be anything, right? It could be like if I said I'm gonna become a janitor or whatever like that, right? Yeah. Or a teacher, and I became that thing. To me, that's success because I did what I said I was gonna do.
Yeah.
But I guess the thing is like that could take a long period of time, which doesn't mean like, say, I want to become a GM in the NBA, or I want to own an NBA team, right? Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Say I want to own an NBA team. That's me owning an NBA team is what I see as success in one aspect of my life.
Yeah.
Right? And it takes me 30 years. But just because in that 30 years, even though I don't have that end goal of owning an NBA team, doesn't mean that I can't be a success throughout some of those years.
Yeah.
Right? It's because things can get broken down to accomplish that main goal. I might have to own a smaller team. I might have to get this investment and get 100-250 down deposit, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Somebody might have to fall out of the ranks of owning the teams for me to get there.
Yeah.
Right? But I think if I do whatever I set out to do, I think to me, on the most simple, basic form of the definition of success for me, that's success.
Yeah. Which makes sense, which is fair. So again, it's very subjective. Like everyone has a different definition, but like just to like I guess touch on what you were saying about what you've been up to trying to improve yourself. It's like you're constantly improving yourself, but it's like this year, say whatever, like you have like 5 stuff you really want to do for yourself, and like you stick to it. It's like end of the year, you're successful. You've improved yourself. It's like So
I got something that I think you'll like to hear. Actually, I don't know if I told you, but and this is a thing that even though you're saying that if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things, right, that I have set out for this year and then I complete at the end of the year.
Yeah.
One thing that I know that I very rarely do, which is a thing that I need to work on, that I'm working to improve, is I never look back. The introspection to say, oh, like, yo, hey, I know something that like you don't always do either, but like to look back and be like, well, yo, look how far I came, right? Like, oh, okay, I started taking pictures of plants, right, and now I'm taking pictures of models and doing commercials and weddings and stuff like that, right? Or like I started out just playing in my backyard or whatever that, then I played at this level, right? You never look back on the things that you did.
You almost died.
Yeah, or that you almost died, right? I'm starting to forget the story now.
Bro.
And it's part of my life, And so the thing is, right? I actually went to therapy, bro.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
That's deep.
It's deep, bro. I went to therapy for it was free. You know what I'm saying? So that cost is hefty, bro.
Bro, therapy is expensive.
Bro, therapy is expensive. I don't people tell you to go to therapy, but the price is high. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like $220 an hour or something.
Yeah, it's a double edge though. Like I think therapy is good. I think it's good, but I also feel, which is gonna sound very crazy, not self-therapy, but I think having like solid people around you that, bro, they can tell you the fact, like straight up for what it is, because I think it's key. It's like therapy is good. Don't get twisted.
I'll be honest.
It's good, but it's also like I think also having people around you that see you all the time, and it can be like, hey, bro, you say you're gonna do this, why you're not doing it? Like,
facts.
Call you out on your stuff. Like, hey, you're doing this. If I'm actually like, look at what I said with you. I was like, yo, the video. It's like, yo, I see it. I'm like, yo, my guy's actually posting this. I'm like, yo, that's good. Because like you've been saying that for months. I won't say years. Years, really, but I don't want to call you out. But it's like months, like here you are now, actually posting it. You're actually taking actions towards it, which is good. Yeah. But it's like, again, it's key. It's like having people call you out, but it's like also being able to take it. Like,
that's true.
That's the big stuff. It's like, bro, I call people, like I've actually chilled. One of my bros was telling me that, bro, before I was the meanest, bro. Like I'd be calling people out, and I do not care, bro. I'll just be like, hey, straight up for what it is. But then I just go to a point
Why are
where
you fat?
no, maybe not that way. But it's like no, like I was actually just calling people. I was like, yo, why you late? I remember that day. I can never forget it, bro. Tion, when we were doing the workout, bro. Dog, I was trash talking this guy so much. Sorry, Tion, that guy. I won't say what happened. I won't say what happened.
Yo, we're gonna interview Tion just now. Actually, we're gonna interview you soon. And then we'll tell the story. The full story.
Yeah, but it's like I remember that day. I was like, yo, dog. I was like, yo. Looking back, and I was like, yo, man.
Yeah.
I could have handled that differently. Like, bro, it was me and my bro were talking. I told him, I was like, yo, now I'm a little bit calm. Because I realized, I'm like, one, not everyone really wants your opinion. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like, two, sometimes it's best to just keep quiet, man. It's like, I just learned it. I'm like, yo, not everyone wants it. And then two, not everyone that deserves it. Like, that you give. Because again, it's like.
The energy.
It's energy. It's like you're like constantly talking negative about somebody. It's like. It's like you're.
I think sometimes too is how you deliver it. Like I think like if every time I see you, it's always, ragging on me. It's negative. It's not positive. Then okay. If you sprinkle in a little bit of 1, 2, like I don't mind. I feel like it's approach. I want, and you gotta find people that will be honest with you and not just like criticize, like not just not like a hater. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh well, Aquille did this. He doesn't do anything good.
Yeah.
That's not like you need to be able to like. It needs to be constructive criticism. It can't just be like hate. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between the two.
Yeah, there is.
Right? There needs to be ways that I can actually then take that criticism and build and then actually improve on something.
Yeah, I think it's also the relationship too.
And the relationship too is big. That is true. That's
true. Because it's like there's some people that are like, hey, tell me how it is, man. It's like if I mess up, like, yo, tell me straight up. It's like don't even filter it because sometimes it's like we try to pander emotions and stuff, but it's like. Sometimes we just need to hear the flat truth. Like, hey, you're doing this. It's bad. It's like straight up. It's like don't filter it because like it hits different. If I tell you like straight up like, hey, this is what you're doing wrong. It's like it's gonna hit you differently. But it's like if I'm like, hey man, you can. Sometimes it doesn't work. Some people again, it depends on the relationship. Depends on the people, on the person as well. But yeah, no, I don't know.
I think it's important to have those people around me. Like I would consider like. Ore's definitely that type of
I'm Colin's guy.
Ore doesn't. Sometimes I'm like, man, I'm not trying to call this guy because I know he's gonna say something. You know what I mean?
Especially if it's something you told. There's a difference.
Especially
if you tell me something
I'm gonna do
that
something
you're doing,
I don't do.
That's when I'm like, man, what's going on? Because like again, it's like I learned this personally. It's like when you don't keep words to yourself,
you're lying to yourself.
Over time,
you stop trusting yourself.
You know when like stuff that you said you're gonna do, you just start not doing it. You start not doing it, and then it flows on anything else you're doing. It just flows like you wouldn't know. It's like, bro. It's like I say this all the time. 2022, I would say the reason why. It's like, bro, I was very very serious with my fitness, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'll get back to my diet, whatever it is, and then little by little. Slack off, and then force was anything else. But like now, it's like I'm trying to actively like force myself. Like, hey, no, stick to this. Do what you need to do. Come to your work. Even if it's like sometimes, even if it's like not as long or as intense, I still try to show up because I know that it's like it ripples. Staying consistently. With time, you will know when like you're boom. And you're like, whoa, so many changes.
How do I stay consistent and how do I not? I just had it on top of my tongue. How do I not? How do I stay consistent?
I mean, I don't lie. People say motivation, but nah, man, I gotta be disciplined. Yeah. But it's not easy. This is like be disciplined, but also start easy.
Sorry, just to add to that. So how do I not lie to myself? So how do I not lie to myself, and how do I stay consistent? I think it kind of ties into each other.
Yeah.
I think. But from your experiences so far, how would you advise that?
I mean, for consistency, honestly, it's really just like, what's it called? One, starting like, you gotta be disciplined about it. Two, is like starting easy. Like, don't try to be like, hey, I'm gonna go 5 times a week. Bro, you haven't done that in your life. Like, if you're trying to go to the gym, I'm gonna go 5 times a week. Nah, bro, you haven't done that.
It'll be hard. It'll be hard
like, hey,
to keep it up. Yeah.
Let me stay consistently for what, twice a week.
Yeah.
And maybe that's twice a week. Maybe one time a week, I go for a walk. That's doable. Like, it'd be okay. Maybe I can't go to the gym. I do 20 minutes at home, twice a week.
It's easier for you to start small and then to build. To start huge.
Mm-hmm.
When I was doing my internship for my personal training, right? It's like the my instructor was telling me, he was like, yo, in the fitness world and stuff like that, people come to the gym for different reasons. Not everybody comes to just be fit. Some people come to like socialize, especially like older folks and stuff like that. They don't need to be like super strong or
Like
D's
jacked,
or something jacked up and stuff like that. Just to maintain and stuff like that. So he's like, but she's like, yo, you have to notice how you train everybody. If I train this person, you come in the first time, you ain't never worked out in your life. You come in the first time and I give you a crazy workout, insane workout. You know, abs, we do legs, squats, bench press, all that stuff. We do all these crazy exercises. You're not gonna want to come back.
Nope.
I gotta start you small and then build. It's always easy for me to start small and build, as opposed to start huge and then get you to work back down.
No, it's impossible.
And that's even in life, right?
Yeah.
You work small, you make small steps become big steps.
It's
You
a
know what I'm
compound
saying?
effect.
Compound effect.
Yeah. And then I think what's it called? I know just beyond that, discipline, man.
Yeah,
Bro, sometimes, man, you just like I think it's one is like listening to your body is key, but there's a difference between listening to your body and being lazy. There's a huge difference.
What's the difference?
So, like for example, right now I'm training for something. I'm not gonna talk about it yet, but it's like I went to the gym this morning, but it's like, oh, I meant to do what I'm training for this evening, but I'm also like, I pushed my body so much that my body's hurting that I'm like, if I do what I was meant to do today, it's gonna be a diminished, there's no return. It's like I'm literally hurting myself. So it's like being able to listen to my body that way. Before I'm always like, push. But I'm like, now I'm getting to the point where I'm also understanding that recovery is very, very, very key.
Yeah.
It's like I'm understanding that. I'm like, I'm young, my body can recover fast now, but it's like with time, it's gonna catch up.
He's saying he's getting old. That's what
it's true, bro. Time, bro. Every year,
bro.
every year we're getting older. But it's like
to see you in the corners.
Nah, see yourself. You take off your cap. You take off your cap. Exactly. But yeah, no, it's like you just gotta be disciplined. Like, being able to push sometimes, like, hey, okay, let me actually go. I don't make it forceful. Like, try to find ways to enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, like I go to the gym. Yeah, it's like I like now it's no longer hard for me. That's kind of the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's like weightlifting. It still sucks, but like I can go to the gym with 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Because it's no longer difficult for me anymore. But that's why I'm doing that stuff. Because
sorry to cut you off. Do you feel like you have to have a goal? Like, do you feel like that's why you're doing that stuff, because to have a goal?
Not a goal.
Or just like...
But it's a challenge.
Okay.
Because it's like, as humans, it's like, we're built to get challenged. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, if you ever notice, if you do something uncomfortable,
you
get better.
Yeah, you get better. You start finding ways to improve.
Yeah. And that's kind of what I do now. I do, like, before I was going in the evening, and that was where it was super easy. Like, I could go home and I could just get up and go to the gym. And it's literally not hard. But in the morning, it's a little bit difficult now because I'm like, I'm so used to the sleep, extra sleep, whatever. Now it's like, okay, it's making it a little bit challenging.
Yeah.
But like, that's why I'm doing that stuff, because like now that scares me. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
I remember I spoke to you, I was like, yo, this one, it terrifies me.
Yeah.
And it's been a long time. I think the last time I felt this way from a physical perspective was when I was trying to do 4 or 5 deadlifts, a crunch. Because I was scared about that. That terrified me. That and I think trying to hit 315 on squats. Those two terrified me, because I'll never forget that day doing squats, and then I was like shaking like a dog. I was like, ugh. Yeah, those two terrified me. But then it's like,
but then after you had that initial thing happen to you, then you were able to get over the work towards getting you. The fear is kind of gone. You've seen the worst. Is it because like you've seen, like, well, not the worst that can happen to you, but you've seen, I guess, like a view of the worst potential outcome
from when I go to the gym?
Yeah, no, from let's say, like, say squats or like deadlifts. Like, what was the fear from? Was it the fear because you never reached that level before?
Yeah, I've never reached that level before. Yeah, definitely. Okay. I think it was that, and then too, I think it was also like I started to understand. Again, I'm still learning, obviously, but I started understanding like strength training and stuff like that, because it gave me time. I've been lifting for I think probably 4 years now. I think. Yeah, 5 years, but then consistently for 3 years, I think. So, but I think that's kind of how it came about. But yeah, no. But certainly, I know we went sideways. I know you were talking about, because I want you to talk about what you're doing. So you say you're trying to improve yourself. I won't ask you that question because it's personal. I don't want to put our business out there yet. So you're trying to improve yourself. What else are you trying to do?
I think I'm trying to, well, I think right now I'm at a point in my life where I need to attack some things, right? Attack a certain course of action, figure out what course of action I want to attack. So I've been trying to do that, but in the process of doing that, just trying to build up like my own, like my business and stuff like that, like whether it be as a lifestyle company, trying to find ways to improve people's lives, right? So, and in many different facets, whether it be through media, whether it be through fitness, whether it be through sports, whether it be just trying to find, trying to create that within my business, and just find ways to make it a starting place, finding a starting place, and then ways, because I have so many ideas, right?
Yeah.
But I need to start somewhere and then branch out into different things.
So this is one I haven't told you this before, but I think this is one I put it on camera to make it easier for anyone in the same position as Aquille. I think one major thing you can do, and I'm also doing it for myself, is if you're trying to go into the position of where you're trying to inspire other people, it's like I don't know, like it's easy, not easier, but it's easier when you're trying to inspire people through improving yourself. And then documenting that and showing it.
Yeah.
So,
I agree with that.
So say for example,
I agree with that.
it's like, I don't want to, I'll use you, because I wanted to give an example myself, I'll use you. It's like, say you're trying to, get stronger, but you're trying to inspire people to, be stronger, be better for themselves. Documenting yourself and being vulnerable about it, like, hey, this is where I'm at. I'm just trying to, I suck at this, I suck at this, I suck at this. But then documenting your process and just saying, hey, this is what I'm learning. It's easier because like you're also inspiring people, but you're also documenting yourself. Because then it also serves touch back to what you said about looking back. It's like, oh, whoa, this was me like a few years ago. Like, damn, I've grown so much. But then you never I tell myself this. I'm like, yo, you actually never know who's watching this behind this camera. Like you never know who's watching it, bro. It's like something.
Big up yourself if you're watching.
You never know. It's like somebody might see them, but like you said about therapy. Maybe the person's thinking about therapy for so long, and like, let me actually try this out, and like you change that person's life. So it's like document your stuff. Like I tell them, like, yo, I don't care. Even if you're bald, I don't care about that, bro.
I don't know why you can say that to me.
You can put the hat on, you can put the durag on, whatever, and just hide it.
Listen, y'all see the personal videos where I don't be having no hat on, Not in all of them.
This is the question I'll say. Has he ever actually shown a video where he actually grew? Actually, no, there's a video we did. Who was the guest? Who was the guest? Where we had the video of you with playing basketball with Major Season.
I don't remember that episode.
Oh, Alpha, bro. It's not that hard. I can go through the
I don't remember that episode.
Nah, don't worry. I'll find it.
Last I know that we lost some videos, we lost some episodes.
Nah, bro, no, we have that video.
Unfortunately, I think that was one of the
episodes. No, bro. Nah, that's a lie. Bro, it's so good.
So, unfortunately, we won't have
bro.
to have proof of that.
Nah, I have the screenshot, bro. It's not that hard. I can find, bro. You know what? It's going on YouTube, no? I'll post it on the comment. I'll comment. I'll set a spam comment and then just have you just keep posting and the beauty about it now too is on Instagram too as well. You can make a GIF and I'll just use the picture as GIF.
That could be a good GIF.
Yeah, right there.
Too bad it was my brother, my older brother.
Even your younger brother knows, bro.
That was my older brother that you guys saw in that video. In the video they're playing basketball.
Bro, come on now.
They call him Jerome.
We're playing basketball. We're playing basket. It's not the song. I remember
with Bow Wow.
Nah, bro. I remember the video. I remember it so well, bro.
We play.
Yeah. I'm not getting bald.
Listen.
It's okay, bro. It's part of life, man. But that was good. Sorry, yo.
No, go ahead.
But no, I was gonna say that was good though. The fact that you're trying to improve people, inspire people, motivate them, get better, but also in the process of trying to improve yourself, which is good. Because I think
document that though.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's literally. I think that's kind of where my content. I think I'm heading towards. It's like I know where I want to be. I still have a long way to go, but I think documenting your process and trying to improve yourself, it's inspiring. Because again, it could also be from a job, financial. It's so you'd be surprised how many people are struggling. Yeah. It's people think I tell myself I don't all this knowledge I'm saying, bro, is from books. A few of it is from experiences, but it's still books because I read a lot. I listen to a lot of podcasts to try to educate myself. but it's like different. Books is one, but experience and stuff, bro, it's a different ball game, bro. It's like whoa, it's like whoa. So it's like documenting yourself or posting on YouTube, bro, like putting yourself out there. It's uncomfortable as hell, but it's like you'd be surprised.
Start being vulnerable, you know.
I mean, it's still a balance though. It's like not everyone needs to know your business. I'm not gonna lie. It's like there's some stuff I'm never gonna put out there. It's like hell no.
Yeah.
Because it's like you don't need to know my business, but it's like certain struggles I think everyone can relate to. It's like, you know, hey, I suck at finances. Hey, I don't understand money. Or hey, I suck at money, but I'm trying to improve my understanding of money. It's like one of the stuff I've been trying to educate myself now is on taxes, bro. I do not understand taxes. I've been trying to read to understand it, but it's like, okay, how do you understand taxes better? Open the same way I told you, like money management. Like, how do you manage money? It's like, we're not, like, bro, it's actually, you'd be surprised how, bro, it's easy to spend money. I think making money is not hard. It sounds very crazy to say that. It's like a very controversial take. Making money is not that hard. To manage money is difficult. It's very difficult. Like, you can make money. Like, bro, you can start Uber. You can, you know, go make certifications. You can make money. You can, bro, what's it called?
But on the opposite of that, though, I feel like it's easier to learn how to make money as opposed to it's easier to learn how to manage money.
Yeah, managing money is hard. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying that.
You say it's easier to manage money?
Yeah, but I'm saying that it's harder to learn how to make money than to
I disagree.
Why? Than to manage money, because you already have money. If you know to learn how to manage money, you already have money.
I disagree, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Bro, we're humans. We're emotional creatures, bro. It's so easy to spend, bro. This day and age, bro, it's easy to spend money, bro. I think you understand how easy it is, bro.
Yeah, I understand that.
But to manage money, it's like be able to actually stick to a budget, to be able to say no.
Yeah.
Bro, nah, that's hard. It's like I actually understand how to manage money where it's like, bro, if it's easy to manage money, a lot of people will not be in debt.
But managing money comes down to discipline, does it not?
Yeah, it comes down to discipline.
So you're saying that it's hard for people to be disciplined?
Nah, discipline, but yes. I think yes. Because you have to stick to a budget. You have to be able to say no. You have to be able to, you know, fight temptations or whatever. I don't know the right word to use, but stuff like that. Yeah. But like to make money, don't get it wrong. They're all challenging. They really are. It really is challenging, but bro, I think it's harder to manage money. People think it's easy, but like no. A lot of people, if you give them $100 grand, they're not gonna know what to do with $100 grand. They're gonna spend it anyhow. People think they know what they. Again, I think that's the one truth I've been able to tell myself. It's like managing money is difficult. That's
because you get $100 grand, you're like I could do this, I could do that, I could do this.
Very difficult. You think you're smart with money, but it's like no. It is very difficult to understand how to manage money because like you got to be able to say no to certain things. And living in this day and age where like we're always chasing the next high, it's easy, bro.
And I think just to add to that too is like even if you make more money, right? Like you make more money, you're just gonna spend more money if you can't manage it. So like, say you make a job where you make $30 an hour, you're like, oh, you were making $20 an hour, then you're like, oh, I'm gonna make $30 an hour. Yeah. You make $30 an hour now, but like it's gonna feel like you're still making $20 an hour if you're spending more because you're making more.
And I think that's the thing people think too. It's like they get a better job, like, oh, I can improve my lifestyle.
But you gotta.
But then you improve your lifestyle, and then you make what? Let's say every month you take you like $10 grand, but your expenses is like $9,500.
You got $1,000 to play with.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like what? Like because again, but then before you got that job, you were doing okay.
Yeah. So
it's like super easy to forget that. Oh, I was surviving on what, $15 an hour?
No, I was chilling.
You were surviving. Like, it wasn't easy. Don't get it twisted. But it's like you were surviving.
Yeah.
But then randomly you make $30 an hour and you're still in the same position. Just a little bit of a better situation. Yeah. So it's like, you see when I said it's easier to make money, but it's hard to manage.
Yeah. Okay. But I feel like even to make more money, I could, yeah.
Like
you gotta have to make a certain more amount of money.
You gotta have a certain skill set. Yeah, that's hard. No, I'm not just like, bro. Doctors, engineers, you know, top creators, whatever it is, that's hard. I'm not denying that. But it's like, how many top creators you know that you think they're making a lot of money, but then when you actually look at the books, they're like, oh wow, you're struggling.
Yeah, times are rough for you.
That's what I'm saying. You're struggling. Why are some creators that they're not making a lot of money, but they have proper money management skills, and they're doing fine?
That's true.
So it's like that's why this was my biggest lesson last year. It's like, yo, It's like, you can make money, but it's like, how can you actually manage it? Manage it, like, you can say no, you can delay certain business purchases or whatever it is. It's like, it's super, like, making money is hard. I'm not going to deny that. But you can do certain stuff to make more. Like, bro, you can literally skip the dish. Like, literally, you can make money doing skip. Is it hard? Yes. But if you make that money and you don't know how to manage it.
But the reason why I'm saying this, okay, the reason why I'm opposed to that, why I think it's easier why I think it's easier for you to learn how to make money as opposed to.
No, it's easier to learn how to manage.
Yeah, why I think it's easier to learn how to manage money is because everybody, no matter at what level you are, you have some kind of money. Even if it's $10, if it's $1, if it's you're making $12 an hour, $2 an hour, you have money, and you can learn to then manage it before you then make more money. But I'm saying, like, unless you're saying that the only reason that you can't manage money when you have a little bit of money is because things are too expensive.
No.
But like,
no,
you can because you have to start learning to manage money now. You're gonna get $1 million and then learn to manage it.
That's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm trying to make, is that people are making money, but then people are in so much debt because they don't know how to manage money.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying is like, if you have money, it's easier to, like, everybody has some form of money, whether it be
if you have a
little
job,
bit or
yeah.
So it's easy to learn how to money if you have money, if you have some money to manage it. But it's harder, I feel like, to make more money.
You know, because what contradicts that is, like, we just give an example. As I say, you're making 15, 20, you're managing it, then you make more, and 90% of people automatic intuition is like, okay, my lifestyle needs to go up.
Yes.
And that's where the managing comes in.
Yeah.
Because then you may make more, but then you're still in the same position. So that means you don't know how to manage money.
No, I get that. But I'm saying it's like, in order for you to get to that position where you were going to earn more money, you might have to acquire a skill. You might have to go back to school for another 2 years.
But that's inevitable. Like, in order to make more money, you need to have value, you need to have skill. That's inevitable.
I feel like that is harder than, because you can manage money no matter what level of money you have right now. Not that you can manage money. You have to learn. I'm saying you have to learn.
Yeah, but they're both learning.
But you can learn from having $15 making $50 an hour or making $30 an hour.
But you have to remember, one of those learning has to do with emotional learning and being able to say no. One is harder. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, a lot of people can go to school and just read books, get a certification, and you're good. I'm not saying one is easier than one. No, they're both hard.
In the chat, in the comments, which one is harder from your perspective, or which one is easier from your perspective?
Managing money or making money. It's like, I'm not saying one is easier. No, they're both hard. I'm not denying that. Like, it's very hard to learn valuable skills to make a lot of money. It's very, very difficult. But what I'm saying is, like, to learn how to manage, when in the sense that you can make money, but you also understand to understand how your money how money works.
Yeah.
It's like understanding, like, hey, okay, it's like, how do you invest? How do you save? How do you budget? How do you stick to a budget? That's a skill. So you see, like, what I'm saying? It's harder because, like, budgeting is really just being able to say no to your desires, at least for now.
Yeah, and 100%.
It's like bro, it was a book I was reading. It's like, what's it called?
Delayed gratification.
Not even delayed, but it's like, the book, what was it called? I Will Make You Rich by Ramit Sethi. I think that was the name of the book. He has a podcast. And he was like, perfect example he gave, and that's kind of where that question I asked you was like, how would you describe your rich life? It's like, let's different options. Like, there's different ways you can describe a rich life. Some people it's travel, some people's family, some people's cars, some people's dressing, some people's food, some people's experiences. But then the issue people have is that everyone has one or two that's very, very important to them. Like, very, very, if you really think about it. But then mistake people make is that they try to make that 5, 6, 7 their rich life, which is not sustainable. So if you look at, for example, how was it perfect? I can use, again, people don't like him, but Mark Zuckerberg. I'm assuming, from seeing how he acts on socials and everything, experience is probably one of his, because he goes to a lot of events, he goes to a lot of travels a lot, does all that stuff. That might be a rich life for him. Like with this Ramit Sethi, he said his rich life for him is being able to dress good and travel. Like when he travels, he books first class.
Yeah,
that's some people's rich life. But I think the issue people have is that they want to travel first class, they want to drive the best car, they want to live in the best house and stuff like that. But it's like, that's unsustainable. It's like, not everyone is Jeff. Like, even if, like, look at Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
When Amazon was growing, My man was still driving what was it, 1990 something Honda or something like that. That people accident. Yeah, a very old car. To him, his rich life is not driving a very. Now it's different.
He doesn't care about that.
Yeah, now it's different. But like he was able to like describe his rich life. I don't know what it was, but it was like was able to describe that. So it's like, I still feel like people can make money. Like it's hard. I'm not gonna deny that you can make money, but then if you don't know how to manage that money, it's like you're screwed. Like you're very screwed. It's like you'd be surprised how much money can in and out of your account. You'd be like, whoa.
Yeah, over small little things too. Like little things like $1, $2, $2.
So,
it adds up quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm like, yeah, like you can make money, but it's like.
But is that more of an awareness though? Like, are people aware of their money? Like some people, I don't feel like people are aware of their money. No. People are just like, tap,
especially with credit card, bro.
Right? Or credit card, yeah. Money that's not yours, you tap.
Yeah.
But if people are aware of your money, if like, bro, when I have $100 in my account, bro, I'm pretty aware of it, bro. I manage that money, bro, for the week. If I only have $100 before I get paid, do I not? I manage that money because
but see, you learned that from experience. Yeah. I won't say specifically what, but if you remember, you said there was a period you made so much money.
Yeah, it was easy.
You see what I'm saying?
It was easy. But my threshold went up.
You see what I'm saying? Where I say it's easier to make money, but it's hard to understand how to manage.
But bro, I've been trying to make that money, and I ain't been able to make that money again.
Because again, you're not, what's it called? Like one is, you're not doing camp.
Yeah, well that's fair. But
that's what I'm saying. But like to be able to
even to get into a camp,
that's what I'm saying. It's hard. It's hard. I'm not denying that. But like now, imagine now you know what you know, and then you're in that position.
Yeah,
that's my point. So it's like to make money. Like again, it's not going to be the most comfortable way, but it's like, bro, you can make money. You can have to. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's going to be hard. It's very, very difficult to make money. But it's like if you don't understand how to manage it, I think it's worse. It's worse. It's actually worse than honest. Like it's better to not be making a lot, but you know how to manage it.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Than for you to be making more, and then because when it always catches up.
Yeah.
When it catches up, you're like, whoa. Yeah. Like you have to stop. Hey, boy, like, how you doing? Can I borrow?
Yeah, because you could be making $30 an hour, I could be making $15 an hour.
Yeah.
But it could be like we're making the same because you're managing your money so poorly.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying.
No, you're right.
And that has to, like again, managing it really just comes to you being able to say no.
No. Yeah.
And people are finding out to say no. It's like, oh, this person's gonna say, oh, I'm a boring person or whatever. I don't care about that anymore. But
I feel like it's hard to say no, not for everybody, but I think maybe like I said for me personally too. But I think it's hard to say no, even in different scenarios in life, whether it be like people ask you certain things, just different opportunities that might come up. You might say yes to every single thing, right? Because you want the opportunity, you want to get ahead. But
that's the power of change, though. I think being able to, it's uncomfortable saying no.
Yeah.
But it's like it gets easier. You'd be surprised how easy it gets. When you start saying no, it's like, hey, no, I can't do it.
No.
Like you're surprised how easy it actually gets easier when you're like, oh no, I'm not going today, man. Without feeling, you don't have to explain. It's like I get to the point where I say no, and somebody's asking me why. I'm just like, I don't want to explain. It's like just no, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Like if you get mad at me, then it is what it is. Yeah. Like even to today, people still wonder why I don't drink, and I'm like, no, I don't drink. And they ask me why. I'm just like, I don't know, it's just choice. Yeah. Like no, I don't want to drink. I have my reason, but I'm not gonna. You don't need to know.
No, my reason. See, that's one thing my dad always told me. Shout out to Pops, yo. Big up yourself. But one thing that my dad always tells me is that he's like, yo, like my sister, for example. My sister usually keeps things like close knit. She won't say much. She only says as much as she needs to. So he was like, yo, you need to be able to, like, be like your sister in that aspect, in that regard, in that like. Only answer what people ask you. If I ask you like, yo, how old you are? Oh, I'm 10.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't just say like I'm 10, yo, I live down the road, I drive a black car, I jump in that lake over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need to give you all that information, you didn't ask for it. I just give you the basic information that you need.
Yeah.
Right? Because sometimes you give more information and you set yourself up.
Yeah.
Put yourself in a bad spot.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
I guess we're gonna probably wrap it up here pretty soon here.
5 minutes.
In about 5-10 minutes. I would say one thing actually, I don't want to get ahead of myself and put it out there. I do know that I'm gonna do it though. So, but what I'm gonna just kind of mention is like, so the Grand Theory Talk Show is all about education, right? That's something that we're all about, a big emphasis in it. And I wanted to I want to put things in place so that we can be educated not just on from the guests, but like also from our guests, but in like little segments, you know, like whether it be like how to deal with finance, and we get a financial person in, they come in for maybe like a 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and they just give like a couple financial tips or like how to do your taxes or something like that. We want to start also adding a little bit of clips like that.
Yeah.
So that's something that I'm planning on working on. I am putting it out there, but I know that I'm going to do it. It might take a little bit of time. I'm not saying it's going to happen like right away next week.
Just
but,
implement. It's like
but we're gonna implement it, right? It's gonna happen.
I'm gonna hold into it.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. No, like I'm not even worried about it not happening.
Yeah.
It's not even a possibility that it won't happen. So, so just something to keep up, something to keep on your guys' mind, and then I'll probably ask you guys to see what things you want to learn. You know, like maybe you want to learn about I don't know, people in music or people in fashion or whatever that we can find somebody. Have a little space, make some tips that are just like kind of directed to just kind of answering questions, giving some little bit of education, and now we can add a little bit more value to you guys here, along with having guests and me and Ore talking here too. But Ore, I'm gonna ask you as we kind of gear up to close here. What is, I guess, one quote that you have, or one thought or one phrase that kind of keeps you going as you're like in this, or that's been helping you or most relevant to you in this part of your life right now?
Oh, actually, I think it's 3.
Okay.
I have 3. And the first one is don't lie to yourself.
Sure.
It's like, yo, like I guess I'm getting to the point where I've been reflecting on my personal self. I'm like, yo, don't lie to yourself, man. It's like, there's a difference between knowing and actually experiencing something. Like you can know stuff, but it's like, have you actually experimented it? Like, do you know if it works or not? It's like don't lie to yourself. Sometimes people think that, hey, I want this, but then deep down inside they're like, I don't know if I want this. So it's like you're lying to yourself. It's like, don't lie to yourself, and like be honest. No one cares really. So don't lie to yourself. Yeah, lie to yourself. And the second one is just get comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's like, life sucks, but it's also beautiful.
Yeah.
Life sucks.
It ain't easy, yo.
Right? Life sucks. It's like the periods where, you know, I'm gonna say me, but it's like too many stuff is gonna happen. You're like, oh my God, can I get a break? But I think it's like just getting comfortable to understand like it's highs and lows. I was actually talking to someone else. The person was like, was stressing so much about like stuff going on in your life, and I know it's hard to remember this. It's like, hey, it's just it's a phase. But then like a few weeks later, this person was having highs, like making sales, making so much money in their work, whatever it is. But it's like a few weeks ago, this person was down bad. So it's like it's highs and it's lows in life. So it's like some period stuff are gonna be going so good. You're like, whoa, this is a lot. But then there's periods where you're gonna go through like, oh my God, but can I catch a break? It's like highs and lows of life. And then so just get comfortable with being in that phase. And then I think the other one is just like, yo, celebrate the small wins. It's so easy, especially in this day and age where you know you have a big goal, and like maybe you're trying to lose 20 pounds or 30 or 40 pounds. And you lose 2 pounds, and you actually keep that 2 pounds off. It's like, celebrate it, man. It's okay. Or like maybe you go for a long walk or go for a run where before you couldn't do that, but then you did it. It's like celebrate that small win, because like those little wins are what like, you know, makes you like, okay, hey, it's actually working. I'm actually proud of myself. But then don't get too stuck in that. It's like, yeah. And then I think everyone can just be like, don't get stuck in the past. I try to remind myself of this. As much as, you know, me and you be comparing, like, yo, 2022, is that right? It's like, don't get stuck, man. It's like, you're not the same person. You learned so much between that time. So it's like, if you get
the same time anymore,
it's not the same time. You cannot be that person anymore.
There's nothing you can do about it.
You can't be that person. As much as, but you can be better.
But
you can't be that person again. And that's okay.
No, I like that one a lot, because I feel like that's something that even I find myself doing at times, and working towards. Everything's a work in progress. We're not perfect. If it's 1% better every day, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So, but that's one thing that I know. Like, you know, you get caught up in, you know, we don't look back, but you get caught up in like where you were at a certain point in time, or what you were doing at a certain point in time, right? And it pisses you off that you're not in that same place, or maybe not better, you know, exact at this quite time in moment in time, right? But it doesn't mean that, bro. Steve Harvey said one thing. It's like, yo, every day that you have breath and that you have life, it means that God still is not done with you. He has a plan for your life, and that's the thing. It's like, yo, if so many people die every day. Life is short, y'all. Life is short. Don't get it twisted. Don't think that like you're gonna wake up tomorrow and you're guaranteed to go to work and you're guaranteed all these plans that you're making. You're not guaranteed that, right? It's just not a fact. It's just a hope. You need to pray to God that you live to see another day. Yeah. So like in the time that you have, you gotta try to make the most out of it, and it's easy to take it for granted. Don't get it. I take it for granted. Yep. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Ore takes it for granted at times. Yep. Like we all take it for granted.
I mean, I used to, but then I had a reality check.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Reality,
100%. And I had a reality check too, you know. But sometimes I still slip. Sometimes I still kind of forget. Yeah. You know, you just as you live and you survive another day, you're like, I'll wake up tomorrow. Yeah. But you're not promised, right? And so you got to try and, as best as you possibly can, take advantage of the time that you have today and what you could do today. You know, I think for me, probably the three that I would say are, one, I guess this one is kind of combined. It's don't limit yourself. You're limitless. Don't limit yourself. You know, or don't doubt yourself. Like just do it. Don't doubt yourself, right? I think for me, like, a lot of times, either because you're stuck in the past, or you're worried about like what other people think, or you're worried about if it's gonna work out. You're not, we think so much about like, yo, what if it doesn't work? Yeah. How many times do we think, yo, what if this does work out? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what if this episode goes out, it gets 10 million views. Yo, what are we gonna do then? Yeah. We never think about that. We're always like, oh, what if only one person is watching, or two people are watching? Yeah. Right? And so I think it's really important not to limit yourself, because sometimes you limit yourself not even off of your own thoughts, off of somebody else's thoughts. Yeah. You could be like, or you could be like, yo, I don't think you can do that. And you're like, you know what? Yeah, bro, I actually don't think I can do that. And you don't realize how powerful your words are. Yeah, words are like so powerful. You just say them like anyhow, you think it means nothing, but your words are crazy powerful. So the more I say, oh, I can't do something, I probably not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you say you can or you can't do is probably true. Yeah. Right? And so I think it's really important to not put any limits on yourself, and not to like stop yourself from, I think, to try as many things as you can. And it's okay to fail. You have to be okay with failure, and then just try to move on and learn from it. You can always learn. If you didn't die from it, you can learn from it. You know what I mean? So just try to always kind of learn something and not limit yourself. I think the next thing that is put God first. Like, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. Even in this moment right now, I don't even do it all the time. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be completely 100 honest with you. It's way easier said than done. Way easier said than done. Because like, yo, you live day to day, bro. You can't always hear God. Like, you're not hearing God. I'm not hearing God talk to me like I'm hearing Ore talk to me. Like, I can't hear it. I don't know what He wants me to do. You know, but I know that whenever God is in your life, things work out. They don't always gonna work out like, God works in mysterious ways, so it doesn't always work out the way you want it to work out in the best way, but God knows best at the end of the day. So like, you gotta put trust in His plan, and that He has a plan for your life. Like I said, if you have life, every day you get up, bro, you got a chance. Some people didn't get up, man. You can't take that for granted, you know what I'm saying? So like, every time that you have life and then you get up, I try to put God first in everything I do. Try to ask Him to lead me, to guide me, to show me, because I know that if it's going to take me 10 years, if I deal with God, it can take me 2 years, and I can be number one. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's way easier said than done to trust God, though, because I tell you, that shit is not easy at all, because it ain't easy at all. Do not get it twisted. Like, bro, He might put you to some straight downs, and He's just working your character the whole time. You know what I mean? So you got to be really patient with that. And I would say the next thing, the last and final thing is like, yo, everybody has their own path. Do not compare yourself to anybody else. That's also something that I do, or that, people do, I think, like, just in terms of like as an athlete, I think like you're always constantly competing against other people, other athletes. It's just like in your nature. So I'm always looking to see what this person is doing and how can I compete and be better, right? But I think that also kind of can be negative, like in life, in terms of like you're always looking at somebody else and what they're doing. You don't have the same resources as them. You don't have the same circumstances as them. Your situation is entirely different. Your situation is entirely different. You cannot be worried, oh, this person has a house. Bro, you, like maybe that person got money from their family to buy the house. Maybe that person worked at an amazing job, was making 6 figures from the day they got out of school. Like the scenario is way different. Maybe you came from poverty, maybe you came from the ghetto. Like situations are different. You cannot look at what somebody else has and then like try to compare or like look at, you see what happened with Diddy. Y'all know how these people got what they got. You don't know what they had to give up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. You might not want to give up. You might not be willing to give up what they try to get, what they had to give up. I'm not saying that they did or they didn't. You know what I'm saying? But you never know. So it's like you gotta focus on you. The only person you compare yourself to is yourself. And did you get better than you were yesterday? Did you get 1% better? Because you can always get 1% better. You may not get 10, 12, 13, but you can always get 1%. You know what I'm saying? So did Ore get better than he was yesterday than he was yesterday? Did we get better today than we were yesterday? I feel like we did because yesterday we didn't film nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we filmed something today. It's been a long time that we've been back together.
Yes, sir.
Filming the show. Yeah. I think it was a great first episode back.
Hopefully.
Nice little banter. I think we got a lot of good points off. And I don't know, or do you have anything that you want to maybe leave the people with? Oh, comment, like, subscribe. We gotta put that in the beginning. I gotta remember that.
You did the end though. Yeah.
I know, but
I mean, you could chop it up.
I guess we could chop it up. Yeah, we could chop it up and put it in the front. So, welcome to the Grind Theory Talk Show. Yeah. Yo, first things first, y'all. Comment, like, subscribe because that makes the show. That's how we know that the show is popping. That's how that keeps us going. Yeah. That helps us to create more videos. We would appreciate it. We love it. We're gonna make this content. And try to make it as entertaining and as educational as possible. But you commenting, telling us what you like, giving us feedback, you liking it, you subscribing, you just sending it to your friends, helps us out a lot. So please do that. Yeah. Sorry. Or any last messages?
I don't know. What do you think?
What's a book that you would recommend people to read?
Oh, book. Oof, that's a good question. Are we going neutral? Are we going specific man, female, which?
I want to see, now that you give me an option, you made me want to ask for all of them.
I'll say for neutral. Sounds very popular. Everyone recommends it, but I think it's being a charm.
Being a charm?
No, like not being a charm. No, like it's works. It's been able to help me so much. Is 2 books actually. Yeah, Atomic Habits. And then the second one will probably be Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink.
Extreme Ownership.
Yeah, by Jocko Willink. Yeah, so it's an ex-military guy.
I'm gonna see if I can put these up here. I'm gonna work on my editing skills.
Yeah, ex-military guy talks about like being owning up to everything you've done. So which is nice. And then for a guy, I kind of got the book back from him. I love this book. I read it a long time ago, but sometimes you need to go back to read something again to just understand. The Way of the Superior Man. I think even females can read it, but it kind of dives into like the dynamic between male and female. Dives into like the psyche, natural psyche that we have. Sometimes you experience stuff in life and you question, why do you feel this way, without actually knowing why. The book kind of dives into like, again, not trying to generalize or be gender specific, but sometimes as guys, because I can only relate to myself as a guy, but like sometimes as a guy, you're like, oh, I don't like where I'm at. Or like you don't like this situation where you're at, like why is this happening to me? The book kind of touches a lot about that. Kind of dives into like struggles that guys go through. So I think that's a good book.
How to get it.
Yeah. Females, what can I recommend? I don't know.
The Way of a Superior Female.
That doesn't exist. No. They can definitely. Yeah. What's a good book? I know there's a book about love that I haven't read it, but
The 5 Love Languages.
No, not the love languages. Nah, that's too. No, not that. I have to find it. I'll send it to Q, then we'll put it right here.
Yeah, we'll
test his editing skills.
We'll test.
It's gonna put it right here. I'll send the link. I saw the video of it, but yeah, that's about it. There's so many good books, but yeah.
anything coming up that you want to let the people know about?
Me,
for yourself?
I'm what is going on, but I don't want to talk about it yet. I just can't. But
Okay.
it's mentally exhausting. It's physically challenging. But I think the end result would be it's mentally challenging. That's a big one. I think it's uncomfortable. Like I said, for the first time in a long time, I'm scared about it. And
I'm getting married, yo.
no married, no. Not anytime soon though. I mean, ideally like it, but not anytime soon.
Those are what I hear from all the people that get married. No, that's a lie. That's a lie.
I mean,
That's a lie.
no. Honestly, I was telling man, oh yeah, I guess what's time? We spent like, let's set a timer. We spent like 5 minutes talking about this. Me and you were talking about this before, but it's like, I honestly think if you find somebody that you, like in this day and age, people are scared. But it's like
Scared to do what? Like scared to get committed?
yeah, people are like committed.
Yo, this is the Grind Theory talk show after hours.
Yeah, but people are scared to like commit. Like it's like when you find somebody that you actually know that hey, I want something serious with this person, like legit, do it. Because like people are like, well, I don't want to get heartbroken, whatever it is. But it's like, again, like we're saying this a lot throughout the whole episode, but it's life. You cannot control it. I don't think people understand I realize to an extent when I start thinking about stuff, it's like how much we think we control a lot, but we really don't. When it comes to life, we actually think we have a lot of control to stuff, but we really actually don't control jack a lot. Like you'd be surprised how much we actually don't control. Example, 2008 we have what's it called? What happened? How did I forget the word? Stuff that happened in financial crisis.
Oh, yeah. Stock market collapse.
Yeah, we didn't expect that. 9/11, no one expected that.
Yeah, sure.
COVID, no one expected that.
That is true.
So if you think that you're gonna be somebody and expect that, oh, the person's gonna stay forever, and you don't want to commit because you're scared, bro, you have no idea. I'm being honest. So it's like you can only control so much. I always tell myself that the only thing you can control is the actions you take, and so doing with that's to an extent. It's like, what about if that happens where you have to make certain different actions? But it's like, again, I've experienced a little bit of what it is like to be in a relationship, and it has its ups, it has its down. But it's like, if you know, there's a difference. There's a difference between you knowing and not knowing. And I tell myself, like, it doesn't take you that long to really know if you want to be with somebody like committed. Now, going through some experiences in life, understanding now, oh shit. I was telling myself, this sounds crazy, but I was telling my mom, I was like, yo, it would be hard for me to commit if I'm very successful before I find somebody. Like if I'm successful and then I see somebody, it's gonna be very, very different.
Why? Is that because you don't know if they're gonna love you for your money or for you?
I mean, it's a mixture of that too. But it's like I think growing with somebody is way better. The experience of doing that, because like you can relate so much. I'm not saying be with somebody that where you're gonna start from the bottomless pit. A bottomless pit. That's a Christian.
In the gutters, though.
Like super broke. I'm not saying that.
Y'all both homeless.
No, not that. I'm not saying that. Like you need to start something. It's like, yo, you find somebody that you know, the person's hardworking, both female and male, whatever it is. Like this person's committed to their goals, whatever it is, and can actually grow together. It's way easier because then you appreciate where you're at. Because it's like, imagine you be with somebody, you're living in a 1-bedroom apartment. It's very small. You're managing it, and 4 or 5 years from now, you guys have a house. You guys will appreciate that house better because you understand where you came from together. Because then you can look back and be like, yo, baby, remember when we were living in that house and then we had to fight the landlord or whatever it is? Like those jokes, it makes life better and fun. But like, if I bust my ass off alone to get to that point, it's enough. I don't think it's fun. And where I'm coming from,
but could that not also bring entitlement? Be like, yo, because I was there with you when you were broke or you had nothing.
But that comes with a relationship, though, doesn't it?
Like entitlement,
especially when you're committed. It's like there's a certain expectation. There's a certain, especially when you grow together. When you don't want together, there's a certain things that are expected from you in a relationship, whether you like it or not. It's like relationship comes with that. As it comes with it a little bit. It's not like you be trying like, oh, you're not entitled. But it's like, no, in a way you are. Even you as a person, you require something from your partner to do to you. So why do you think the person is not also expect that? And like, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like.
So hold on. Say that part again.
So it's like when it comes to entitlement, like there's a balance. Obviously, don't be like, oh, you just no. There has to be a balance, but it's like if I go through the body with you, it's like, and there's no there's no cheating or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, we work together to grow. Like that's work. Because I also dedicated time. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, that's just my 2 cents. I just think it's way, and the reason why I'm saying this is because again, I filmed weddings. A lot of the couples that I filmed with, they grew together. Yeah. And then just having the conversation. I won't say their name out, but shout out. They know who they are. Like they've been together since like what?
Big up yourself.
Like, they see the podcast, but they grew up together for like what, 10, 11 years, 12 years. Like they literally grew up together. And then seeing their relationship, I was like, oh wow, like they understood it. They understand each other so much.
Yeah, for sure.
That they grew like when now they're like again they're successful in their own right. I believe. But like, and they're constantly growing. It's like the experience is better.
Yeah, I feel like the relationship is better because you've seen that person grow.
Yeah, you've been through the mud.
That's right.
It's like you've been through it. It's like we've been through the ups, we've been through the down, we've been through the broke, we've been through the rich.
Yeah, okay, but for somebody that like somebody yourself right now, you're in Canada, you're not gonna find somebody else unless you find somebody that came from Nigeria.
What do you mean? I mean
you have to build right now, starting from right now.
I'm still building right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not like bro. I keep saying I'm not even half of where I want to be. I'm not even quarter. I'm grateful for where I'm at, but it's like I'm not where I want to be. I'm still working. Like same as you, I'm still improving. I'm grateful for where I'm at because like I look back, 4 or 5 years, I'm like, oh shit, I've actually made some decent improvement in my life, but I know where I want to be. But like now it's like I'm starting to get to the point. I'm like, okay, making some certain moves is easier to make it as 2 rather than 1.
Yeah,
that's like because it's the experience itself. This is not the lover boy story. It's hard, but it's like it really is better being able to grow with somebody. Like my parents, we grew together. It's just fun. It's easier. It makes more sense. It's you're relatable. Like you can make more jokes. There's so many more stories you can tell. And life is all about stories. I'm like so. Those are my few 2 cents. But yeah, again, relationship is hard. Don't get twisted. But like this is not about just anyone. This is like when you know. And you gotta lie to yourself. A lot of people know. Like you may have an idea. Like when you're like no.
But okay, but people always say you'll get it. You'll know when you know. But how will you know? Who's these people? Who's this they?
This is the caveat I'll say. Not they, but like you know when you don't want someone.
You know when you what?
You know when you don't want someone.
Okay, yeah.
You know when you don't want to commit to this person long term.
Okay, yeah.
So if you know that answer, then that puts you in a better position. Like you may not know, like yes, I want to meet this person. But you know for a fact that I don't want to be with this person. I can't take this person seriously. You know that.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like that. So
okay, yeah.
But that's where the risk and that's where the life comes in. It's like okay, can I take the risk with this person?
See, the thing is right is like, I have a cousin. He told me like, getting married is one of like the biggest decisions that you'll ever make.
Yeah.
Because bro, if you make the wrong decision, especially like in like North America or like Western
yeah.
Bro, if you make the wrong decision, bro, you could be screwed, bro. Whatever, especially if you were earning money, so you were earning, whatever, you were making 6 figures or 7 figures or whatever a year, and then you marry the wrong person.
You're screwed.
Then you're screwed.
But that's the risk of life. Wouldn't you say? That's the risk. But that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. That's where life comes. Because like, again, you can be alone and risk that life, and then who knows? You few years now, you're like completely lonely. You might catch an illness. Like you're 60, 70, no kids, you're alone.
Yeah.
Or you make so much money, no one gets it. No, you don't pass it on to anyone.
Yeah, that is also true.
Or you're old, your legacy is dead. Or it could also be that you meet somebody and the person screws you over. But I think that's the beauty of life. It's taking that risk and then owning it. But don't lie to yourself. Some people don't want to get married, that's fine. Some people want to get married, that's fine. But don't lie. That's where it comes back to that stuff. Like don't lie to yourself. Like just being like one of my boys I know, this guy is like. I tell him all the time, I'll say his name, but I tell him, like, yo, bro, you're lying to yourself, man. It's like, yo, this guy likes a girl, but dog, this guy be denying the crap out of his life. It's like, nah, man, she does whatever it was. I was like, bro, it's like, yo, dog, why are you lying to yourself, bro? It's honestly, I figured this out. So, like, I realized, bro, it's easier for you, when you're honest to yourself, it's easier for you to decide how to move forward. It's like, if you're like, nah, man, I don't like this. Or it's like, I do, but it's like, I'm deceiving myself saying I don't. It's super easy. Or it's like, I don't like where I'm at financially. I need to change. Or it's like, oh, I'm okay. I'm making a little bit of money. It's worse because then you're not being real with yourself. Or it's like, you don't like what you're seeing in the mirror, but like, oh, I see a little bit of abs. I see my chest.
I'm all good.
That's what I'm saying. But like, it's easier when you're like, okay.
You're deceiving yourself.
Yeah,
because when you go to like a pool or something that you don't want to take your shirt off.
Yeah,
you're deceiving yourself.
So like, it's super. That when I recently found this out.
Don't deceive yourself.
It's honestly that applying this so far has been a cheat, bro. It's a super cheat code. It's like one of my boys making fun of me. I was like, yo, I was like, me and him were talking. I was like, that's where I go at the line. Like, tell whatever makes you sleep at night. It's like, bro, you lie to yourself. Like, oh, this doesn't hurt me, but more, it does. It's like, why are you lying? It's like, it does. Just be honest. It's like, yo, man, it hurt me a little bit, but it's like, because then it's
easier to move forward.
It's super. It's actually, bro, not many times where, bro, I was like, me and him. This was again a few probably last year. It's like I would shoot a shot at a girl, she would turn me down, but like, that's okay. But like, dog, as soon as I was like, I heard a little bit, I thought she was cute. It's easy for me to move. I'm just like, but she doesn't like me, so it is what it is.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's super easy.
That's fair.
But if you're like, oh no, she's ugly, but then deep inside, like, oh man, am I ugly? Like, damn. It really is. Like, bro, that alone. That simple fact, bro.
It's just the closure, the clarity.
It makes it easy.
That clarity.
It's like, oh, I want to go to, what's it called? Man, I'm not strong, man. Like, like, nah, I'm strong, man. I can live. No, you're not. It's like, maybe I could get better a little bit, so it's okay. There's a difference between that and like being rude to yourself. It's like it's just honesty. Because like
you can't be delusional.
That's what I'm saying. And like again, it's like people think like you can lie to yourself, but like again, same stuff. It always catches up. It never you can't escape it.
You can lie in front of a couple of people to yourself.
Like deep inside, bro, you know yourself. Yeah. It's like people when they're like, this is crazy. I bet people are like, I don't want to be in a relationship right now. It's like that's a lie. It's like you want to be in a relationship. The person you want to be in a relationship with doesn't want you. It's bro. It's like oh yeah, I want to date. This is the kind of person I want to be with. Does that person want me? Nah, man. That person won't look at me twice, or even once. Okay, how can I become that person that person will want? What does that person want? Do I want to be that person? Okay, and then go from there.
Right.
Simple, but it's like, nah, man, I don't want to be in a relationship. Right? That's a lie, bro. People, when I heard that,
I want to be single.
Yeah, bro, nobody chooses. Even me, bro, nobody chooses to be single, bro. Nobody.
I feel like some people choose to be single,
bro. Nah.
Unless they find like if their person is not available, then they should be single.
That's a lie. That one is.
You don't think so?
No, it's not, bro. No one again. Like, unless you've been through some traumatic stuff, maybe. But, like, dog, no one that is single chooses to be single. The person you truly, truly wants you, bro, you commit. The person you wants you commit. That's a proven fact. That is simple truth for myself. That I say, nah, it's a lie. If the person I truly, truly wants me, you will commit. Proven fact. I can stand on it. Unless if you've been through like some traumatic stuff.
So you're saying that, wait, say that line again. If the person
that you truly want to be with wants you, you will be in a relationship. If the person that you know that, bro, you wake up, you're like, wow. I'm talking about from physical
make it happen.
to personality to like everything you want. If that person wants you,
you'll make it happen.
You will commit. I don't want to know who you are. Unless if you've been through like some traumatic stuff that maybe it's like, okay, you need to actually take a break.
That's fair. But like, if you guys both want each other.
Yeah, and that's why again, come back to the same stuff. But don't lie to yourself, man. It's like, that just sounds so simple. It's like with me, it's like, like I said, I don't know a lot. I'm still learning, but I just read books and just learn what I learn and then just try it out and see if it works. So I don't know jack. That's me not lying to myself. So yeah.
Listen. My man Ore, my main man Ore,
bro.
The big man, he's telling y'all don't lie to yourself.
Don't lie.
Y'all know you're not single because you want to be single.
I didn't say that. but it's true, man. It's like I hear it all the time. People are like, oh, I don't. I'm like, nah, bro. Person you don't, and people argue on this stuff. Like, yo, person that you want don't want you, and that's okay. But don't lie to yourself. Like, you're real. So don't lie to yourself. It's like
don't lie to yourself.
Don't, bro. It's not worth it. If you can't be honest with yourself, how will you be honest with other people?
That right there is a bar. You can't be honest with yourself. That's like when I should tell you, like, yo, I will tell you to do something that I won't do for myself.
Yeah, it's the same stuff. It's like, bro, that's kind of one of the reasons why like I'm a little bit chill to you. Is like before, I was just be a beast, but like now I'm like a little bit more chill. I'm still a beast, don't get twisted, but it's like I'm a little bit more chill in the sense that I pick my battles. Cause like, bro, I've been through some arguments on people, and I'm like, yo, was that worth it? Was it worth your time? So now I'm just like, man, I don't know, like, do you? I just look at you, and then everyone's gonna learn. you learn the hard way or the easy way. You're gonna learn.
The choice is
The
yours.
choice is yours. Yeah, like you're always
the easy way or the hard way.
The choice,
Is
yeah.
yours.
Yeah, you're always gonna learn. It's just that you might not like the way you learn, but you're gonna learn.
Can I put that in here? Can I?
You're gonna get canceled, bro.
The choice is yours.
But yeah, man.
But that was another great episode. Y'all got some little after hours. The Grind Theory Talk Show after hours.
I feel like put this on Patreon, man.
We'll put it on Patreon. You don't have to pay for this. It's exclusive, dog. You can't just get
They're
this.
trying to get canceled, man.
You can't just get this for free.
Be like, yo, dude. I mean, when he said a controversial take, though, there's a lot more we can say about we ain't trying to get canceled, man.
Yes.
I mean, not crazy controversial, but it's just like, nah, I'm gonna end it there, man. I ain't trying
We'll be back with after
Nah,
hours.
Q's gonna zip. I mean, I'm a ghost.
Listen, y'all. We had another great episode here. We talked about a lot of different things. Talked about ways that we can improve. You know, what me and Ore have been going through. Just our favorite quotes and the ones that we think that for the year and that we think are the most relevant.
And about relationship.
And we talked a little bit about relationships at the end. Don't lie to yourself. You know, the biggest thing is like, yo, no matter what y'all doing, don't lie to yourself.
Don't lie, bro.
Don't lie.
Don't lie,
Just
man.
be honest and improve, yo. Even if you're not good right now,
It's okay.
It's okay, bro. We can improve. We can get better. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be like you just want to be alone in your bed. It's true, bro.
You know you want somebody next
Exact, bro. And you be so, bro. You be shocked at how much people did, bro. You be shocked at how much people lie about that. Again, there's so many other stuff, but like that specifically, it's like, bro, you be shocked at how much people just deny to themselves that you want somebody by your side.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, you want somebody that can talk, bro. Life is hard.
Life is hard. You need companionship. That's
I'm
real.
gonna lie. I'm like being a bro. Just remember, bro. When in a relationship, like dog, after work, you're stressed. Like, yo, man, this was what, bro. That alone, you'd be surprised how much you'd be surprised how much that little stuff can change your day.
Gives you peace.
Just being able to find some, nobody, it doesn't have to be committed, but like having somebody that you can just like talk to about shit, and the person actually listens. Not the kind of people that just talk rubbish and just talk. Like actually listen, bro. Dog. That alone is a cheat code that a lot of people don't have. So
That's true.
Just like you.
That's true.
That you have.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You've never for your
How for what?
like does people know your people? I don't even ever said it before.
I don't know. But we're gonna cut it out in post. No?
And you're out.
No, but yeah, we will be back with another episode in the next coming weeks. If not 1 week, in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We'll have another episode.
We might chop this to part 2.
And we'll chop this probably into part 2 because I think we went a little bit long.
Yep.
But we also will have guests. So me and Ore will be doing more episodes of us together.
Yeah.
But we will also be having our guests coming in too, and then also trying to work towards implementing the teaching segments that I was talking about. But this is another 1% Better Media Protection of the Grind Theory Talk Show.
Yes, sir.
Me and my main man Ore, we are out.
Catch you guys in the next one.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Peace. So, man.
That was good, bro. That was good, man.
Let's
see all this.
I don't know how long. I don't know because this one is it's 0128.
Nah, that was long, bro.
Longer than that, I think. Because it doesn't say the thing.
Bro, I